All right, what's up? I'm Matt Meyer from Bob 94.9. I'm also Matt Meyer from 1460 The Ticket. I'm co-host of the Ticket Football Podcast with my man Sugar Shane Clark. And behind the camera is OC from 99.3 KISS FM. Basically what's happening here is that our man Sugar Shane is going to try to run the Albert Haynesworth Conditioning Challenge. Now, if you're not a football fan, very briefly what this is, Albert Haynesworth, football player, signed like an $80 million contract, then spent all offseason complaining, refused to practice with his team, the Washington Redskins, wouldn't practice with them even though they're paying him $80 million. So then when training camp started, he finally showed up to practice, and the coach is playing a little power struggle and not letting him practice unless he does this conditioning test. He has to, what is it, Shane, how does this work now?
25-yard sprints and a total of 300 yards, so
right.
It's 6 up and downs.
So he's going to have to go back 25 yards down, 25 yards back, twice, or no, 6 times, right? Six times for 300 yards. Now, Albert Haynesworth is a 330-pound man. It's a little harder for him than it is for Shane.
Who's a 200-pound man.
Shane is not a professional athlete, so we're going to see how this works. On your mark, get set, go. That's 1. That is 2. That's 100 yards. That is 3. He's halfway done. He's hustling hard trying to win that training camp spot. That is 4. He's starting to feel it. That is 5. 1 more. Here's the home stretch for Shane. Okay, that is the first 300-yard wind sprint, or whatever kind of sprint they call it. Clocked in at 1:05, 1 minute 5 seconds. Shane now gets, how long is it?
3.5 minutes.
3.5 minutes to rest up, then he's going to go for number 2. Was that harder than it seemed?
A little longer than I thought it would be. For a 300-pound man, it'd be a little tough.
You were going really well. You labored a little bit just on that last run, so like you held up pretty well.
My legs started to tell you no. On that second one.
How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm good. I think my goal this one's going to be to take it slow at the beginning, and then we're going to pick it up at the end.
On your mark, get set, go. Seconds in the second pass, actually beating his time in the first pass. Sugar Shane has officially passed the Albert Haynesworth Conditioning Test.
And now I'm a defensive tackle.
Yes.
Washington Redskins.
$30 million guaranteed in the bank, Shane. Good job. How you feeling?
I'm tired.
You did it.
I'm tired, but you know what? I'm going to podcast after this.
That's right. He worked out, by the way, right before we did this.
I did, yeah.
He ran his sprint, and now we're going to go podcast and tell the world about his accomplishment.
Albert Haynesworth, you can do it.
All right. In the interest of fairness and podcast brethrenhood or whatever, I'm going to very foolishly attempt to do something that I am not equipped at all to do. So I'm going to attempt the Albert Haynesworth Conditioning Challenge.
Think you might want to stretch first?
Nope. I'm going cold.
He's going with the hat too.
That's right.
Ready, set, go.
Show me the fever into the fire, taking it higher and higher. Nothing to fear, so desire, taking it higher and higher.
That's only 3. Oh, man.
$118. 78
78 seconds.
67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75 118, yeah, 118.67.
So, I failed the Albert Haynesworth Conditioning Test. But at least I had the good sense to fail in the first round, so we don't have to run the second round.
Because you're already done for the day, and your knee hurts.
I think that coming in 8 seconds is not too bad. If I had track shoes on, it would have been 50 seconds easy.
Yeah, these bad boys.
That's right, exactly. I blame the shoes and President Obama and the Redskins 3-4 defensive alignment
Paul Tagliabue.
for my failures, and then definitely Paul Tagliabue.
And on the day...
And Marcus Vick.
Yeah, oh, Marcus Vick.
And on
He
the
was all
day...
in my head. I blame a disappointing Mad Men season premiere. It was kind of weighing heavily on my mind.
Simon Cowell.
All this American Idol judge turnover and shakeup. Like, who can concentrate on training right now?
So on this day
For some reason.
of man versus field, Field has claimed king.
All hell
To one
Field.
man, to one victim.
Oh man.
Well done, sir.
Yeah.
Well done.